And we had some music drop, some other music that didn't drop. It's
Yeah.
okay. Um, Victoria Monet, she dropped Jaguar 2. Did you hear Jaguar 1
Yes, I did.
today? Recently?
Not recently.
When it dropped?
No, I've heard it after it dropped, but
Uh,
not recently. Like
okay.
not in the last 6 months. Because what dropped? What 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
I don't know. I don't see it on here.
Damn, how's it not? It's
Oh
right
no,
there.
it is on here. She kind of look like it was in 2020.
Yeah.
So 3 years
Damn, it's
ago.
good 3 years ago.
But yeah, I like this album. It was a fresh of breath air. You
Was it?
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It had like that funk retro vibe sometimes, but it wasn't like dated. It was good. I
Talk about
like.
like the Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah, she had a lot
feature.
of like vintage
The
stuff on
freaking
here.
to me, it was okay. Like the vintage stuff was cool.
Yeah,
My favorite one was Party
Cadillac.
Girls with
Beyonce.
Bougie.
I don't like that guy. Is a guy or girl?
I don't
It
know,
sound like a guy.
but that like rhythm music
Yeah.
that was cool. Like I'm like I would have had a whole album of
I
this.
feel like I've
and be
heard
dope.
that song before. I don't know if this was a single before, but I've heard
I don't
that
know.
one.
But that one surprised me because it didn't start like that, and it
Yeah.
switched, and I was like,
Yeah, I like when they
I'm like,
switch.
I want a whole album like this.
Whole life I've been switching, but it was good. The Bougie Banton guy, I think I've heard some of his songs too. But
I can't remember.
I don't know if he raps on all of them. I think
if it did, it was a feature. I never been to his like profile.
Yeah, it was when I was going down that hole of like Jamaican men.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know why I thought of Russ.
Nah. What's the dude's name? He dropped an album too. He's
That's a really good album.
Burner Boy.
Okay.
He dropped like when I was going down the rabbit hole of people like that. I heard Bougie Baton.
Is it Bougie? That's how you say it?
I don't know. I made
Buju.
yeah. But I like this album. At first I didn't think I think I did like it from the beginning.
Yeah.
The Smoke with Lucky Day. Lucky Day sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Day sounds good on everything. So yeah.
The album got a little slower at the end.
Yeah.
Then it picked up a little bit with Earth, Wind at the end to close it out. But this was a good album. This is something besides like one or two songs, like content wise, it's good just to have on playing around the house.
Yeah, this one was an 8. I listened to it and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna probably re-listen to this. It was good. What was it for you, Roy?
It was a 7.
Yeah, you don't like people.
Did
you listen to this, Victor?
No, actually, this is the first I ever heard of this. Yeah, this is the first I heard of this.
Okay. Lil Yachty dropped too. Did you hear him?
Nah, I was waiting because I thought Drake was gonna drop.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And then Yachty dropped Bolt something, right? What was it?
But yeah,
he dropped a little sample.
Yeah, he did.
What was the name of the sample?
Tesla.
Oh.
It was like 10 minutes.
That sample.
It was terrible. I've never heard a 10-minute skip in my life. It was atrocious, and it was a bad rebound from his first one.
Bro, but Drake.
Go ahead.
Drake was a little like Drake never officially said like he said, but that food dropped some hints to make people think it was gonna come.
Why do you think that?
When he dropped that Degrassi what's it called? Revenue check. The date on it, the price. Come on. It was August 24th.
Did you know that the Year of the Dog was on Saturday?
Oh, what the heck? No,
yeah.
that would have made so much sense.
Or National Dog Day or something like that. I was like, oh, he might drop on Saturday. I guess that's Drake's fault too, huh? National Dog Day just happened to be around.
Him posting the check. If you look at the date of the check, it was from 4 years ago.
You sound like a conspiracy theorist.
It looked like it was from 4 years. I'm sorry, it was 2017, 6 years ago.
So was that? Was he
what's the point of posting the check with that date?
He's very transparent.
No, he's not.
I don't understand.
He's not transparent.
Did you know his son drew that?
He just did it. He pulled a Kanye.
He never said he was going to drop though. Kanye literally says he's going to drop, and he pushes the album back.
Kanye. Okay, well, go ahead. What were you saying?
So that's not really true. Did you know his son drew that album?
I didn't know that.
Looking at it, I was like, his son probably drew this, but his son did.
That's cool.
Then they were comparing Kanye's daughter.
That was wrong.
I was like,
Yeah.
Which would you go with? The Bob Ross or like
Bob Ross?
The real like interpretation of art type drawing.
Bob Ross.
The dog looked evil.
Yeah. There wasn't a smile.
Or maybe it wasn't evil. It was our interpretation of what we believe is evil in ourselves.
No.
I'm going to go with the dog.
No.
It felt more authentic. I think Kim Kardashian drew that.
You think she can draw?
Painting with a twist. Anybody can draw.
I don't think don't think she can do that.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah, Lil Yachty was terrible. I don't recommend listening to it. Sauce Walker dropped. I thought that was the baby. I was like, oh, he's coming back, but nah, it's called That Boy Den.
Bro, Sauce Walker is a real entrepreneur there.
He yells a lot. Does that look like the baby? It's racist if you say, yeah. There you go. You're racist.
It does look.
We don't all look like Roy, but in this
bro,
case,
but it looks like a scrawnier version of the baby.
Yeah,
he gotta be like 4'9". I don't know how tall Sauce Walker is.
I don't check bodies, but I'm gonna go with you on that one. Burner Boy dropped. I told them I thought this was terrible. The idea of the album cover, he was like, it's a magazine
with the different letters.
Yeah,
and all that.
Like they have a little skit on there trying to tell you what to think. I'm like, I'm not feeling it. And I like Burner Boy. It was terrible.
You're one of the few that look for him.
Yeah. And then Fridayy dropped. Album's called Fridayy. You like this album, right?
It was great, man. Yeah. I did like 3 listens probably.
Oh yeah.
It was really good. I liked it. It kept the same feel from his.
It definitely.
The last one, which I forgot the name of it, but the main issue from the last one is I wanted more, and he gave us more. And he had a couple songs in there we kind of changed the content up a little bit, especially one with Chris Brown.
I like the Chris Brown.
Content wise was definitely different what he talked about than the rest.
Yeah.
But overall, I liked it a lot. Exactly, Chris Brown influenced him.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I gave this one a 1. It's probably the worst album I've heard thus far this year.
Yeah, this was good. This one got an 8.
Nah, I don't like his voice. It sounds like he's about to either cough or sneeze or cry.
Bro, that's the reason you like the last one because of his voice.
Well, I don't like this. I like this voice because of DJ Khaled. Because like the God Did thing, I was like, damn, that sounds good. I think he was on Power, so I was like, his voice is interesting. But a whole album of it this album longer than the last one?
Oh, last one was like 20-some minutes.
This one's 39, so 19 more minutes.
So
gotta trim that down.
So he did change it up a little bit because he had more trying to be more like modern rapping on here. Like I don't know what to say, like not mumble rap, but he tried to rap compared to more of the singing, like just singing on the last one.
I got more church vibes, like
no, definitely church vibes. I'm saying, but he tried to do some rapping compared to the last one. It was just more singing. That's all.
Okay, I got more church vibes, like. It just felt I felt bad listening to it. It didn't get me up, you know.
You probably felt bad because you need to cleanse a little bit.
Nah, I like an artist that get me up. This album wasn't it.
This album was it.
I was down. I didn't get up at all.
Yeah. You need to cleanse, brother.
But yeah, the Chris Brown one gave it a 1. I like that song.
This one got an 8.
I wouldn't add that to my playlist, but I'd re-listen to it.
The interlude was fire. The one right before it, the couple before it, especially with like the sax outro on the songs.
Yeah,
it was really good. Easily an 8. Easily
a 1. It's my worst album so far.
Bro, that's disrespectful.
Yeah,
that's so. Have you had an artist do a turnaround like that? Because his last one, you gave like an 8.
That no, because that's like a big jump. Like Post Malone, I was disappointed, but it wasn't like a big jump.
So is this the biggest?
I don't know.
Not turnaround, but biggest like between two back-to-back albums.
I guess so, but I know we rate albums differently. I rate albums on what they are. I know you kind of like rate them on their current album, last album, and that other guy over there. So your rating's a little different.
I mean, a 1 is a 1, no matter how you get there.
Nah.
So it's because right now the biggest switches have been for me Roses, or I mean Collection 1 to what's it called? Lenny Ghetto Love Songs.
Ghetto Lenny Love Songs.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I gave that one.
It wasn't a 1, but it definitely wasn't near Collection 1. And then Problems to
I don't listen to Problems.
No, I mean Black. His first album's Problems, right?
I don't know. I'm not a Black fan.
Nah.
And then I don't like any of his music because he's sad.
Yeah, I like that shit. But Problems was dope. Like Problems has a lot of. Was that his first album?
Yeah. Where he has the locks, where he has like Ram.
Yeah, and he has like a bear or
and
something.
it's black and white.
Yeah, and it's a bear or something on there.
Yeah.
Bro, there's some songs that are hard on there.
Yeah, I probably like that one.
But the second album, I'm like, this fool got more emo.
But
at least Problems had some bangers in it, or it
switches up, right?
In there. Yeah. But the second one, I can't remember the second one. I don't know why I want to think like Atlanta's the name or something, but that one was a switch up for me. So those two were like the biggest switch ups for me.
Yeah, and I don't really listen to Big Crit like that. So,
I mean, he's pretty consistent, but you never give him you never gave Crit like a good rating.
That's what I'm saying. So I can't really say he was a big jump.
And that's that from 8 to 1. That's crazy.
It's a 1. It's not good.
That's crazy.
But I do like Baby Keem now. I think I've been saying that for a while now.
Yeah. I mean, I've only been saying that since the album dropped.
Yeah, but that's like front running. But I like actually
I was there from the beginning.
Yeah, okay.
You know, it was top 5 for the year for me. But okay.
You came in with the crew.
So I mean, Issues, Scars, Gorgeous, those are all freaking great songs.
I haven't heard those songs.
It's off the album.
I know. But yeah, if you haven't heard it, if you're not trying to have a bad day, don't listen to Fridayy.
Nah, listen to good. He'll lift you up. Levitating.
Makes you, it'll lift you up till get some tissue because you're gonna be having a bad day.
Nah.
Do you listen to Fridayy? Do you know who that is, Victor?
No, I don't know who that is.
Think of like Giveon mixed with Giveon mixed with like if he released
like I Hate My Life.
No, damn, what's the Kanye album? The blue one.
I'm Super Sad.
What's the Kanye album?
Jesus is King.
Jesus is King.
I wouldn't go
not as heavily religious.
Oh my god!
But even the vibe references.
The vibe of Jesus is King isn't like that. This one is like sad.
But you have to mix it with Giveon, and then that's you're gonna have kind of that.
Whatever. Anyway, yeah, man, don't do it.
Do it.
But yeah, so that concludes music.
He's what I want Giveon to do.
Why?
Because I like it.
Well, Heartbreak or whatever, his last album was pretty sad. He was like tripping out over a girl.
It's just those voices kind of carry that sadder feel already.
Sure. But that's as sad as it gets. I didn't like that album as much, but it wasn't as sad as Fridayy.
Like, Dude Made Chicago Freestyle was sad just because of his voice.
Nah, I wasn't sad. That shit was hard.
Like I don't know, the feel of it.
It gives me like a windy, rainy type feel. Yeah. Like you're like
driving at midnight raining.
Nah, I don't drive outside when it rains. It's dangerous.
You don't drive outside.
I got family now. But yeah,
I did it before.
Yeah, I was reckless. But yeah, and then switching to sports.
Speaking of reckless, what's it called? Miley Cyrus' new song is really, really good. I used to be young, so she talked about how she was reckless, but because she was young. And then Selena Gomez dropped a song also.
Ariana Grande dropped an album. I don't think that's she? Yeah. I don't think that's her current look though. The album cover is her, but she doesn't look. She don't look like that no more.
So, do you think women would be mad if Selena?
That don't look like her, right? Oh, that's the 10th. Okay, that makes sense.
So, do you think women would be mad or something? Because I saw a lot of women sharing like Selena Gomez song. It's saying I'm single. He doesn't know it yet. He's gonna find out soon.
Is she in a relationship?
I have no idea. But that's the whole theme of the song. It says I'm single. I'm single, but not yet. Like she's basically partying in the music video. She's partying. She's having a good time, and it's like he doesn't know it. He's gonna be devastated when I tell him.
It depends because it depends on how the relationship is. I don't know. I say it's Selena Gomez. I could just said single. What's your? Oh, you ain't got it. Okay.
But if she,
they aren't trying to hide their romance by sneaking around. It says she's with somebody as of January, so probably not.
So the single's called "Single Soon."
I think it depends on the situation. So if you're in like a bad relationship and he's super toxic and you're already on your way out, then that's the anthem. But if y'all are like happy and you're the problem, then that's messed up.
It is, but it's just kind of like when you see women sharing that, I'm like, I know you're in a relationship, so what do you say?
Because I mean, Beyonce did to the left. I assume they were in a relationship. She told him to leave. So currently,
but Selena's out there partying and doing it. She basically cheating
to be young,
to be cheating. And then like, so she dropped that one, and then like I went to and then went to the Miley Cyrus music video. I like Miley Cyrus. Like Miley Cyrus can sing.
When was that ever a debate?
Because sometimes she has some corny songs that are not like for me.
Between her and
but like sometimes Miley releases some songs. I'm like, this is not for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes she releases songs.
She samples a lot.
Bangers,
she tries a lot of different stuff.
Oh, different. I think growing up, and also like the country stuff she does is
Yeah,
really
she
good
had
too.
a country wave.
Little twang in her voice.
She did covers. She's done hip hop.
Diverse.
She did Mike Will Made It.
I remember the White Girl song. It was in. She's like something in my Wolf Grade Fives or something. Miley's
that Jordan song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Miley Cyrus. I would take her
without a
over
doubt.
all the kids that came in her class. Like I think
Who came in her
Ariana came in
class?
her class.
Ariana,
Selena
Miley,
Gomez,
Demi,
JoJo.
No, JoJo's like later. Demi Lovato's in there.
Yeah,
I think Demi Lovato can really sing. It's just she's just kind of been out of touch with like what she's
a girl again, right?
Yeah, she changed her pronouns again.
She's like, I'm back, baby.
No, she changed them because she said. I remember watching like the TikTok clip.
Yeah,
it was too confusing to explain to people because it wasn't like him, or then she changed it to like they're them or something. And she was like, I got tired of explaining to people. So it's like
how does that come up though?
Because when someone refers to her as she or her, she would correct them to I'm a they're them or something, and they'll be like, what?
So like you dating around like
and it's just like, and she said, so obviously, so back on her point, are you that
committed
if you change it because you didn't want to, you got tired of explaining?
Like you kind of invite that, just stop correcting people.
Yeah,
I would think that would help, but I mean, if you're constantly correcting people, you're kind of like inviting that conversation.
She said it wasn't like correcting people, that she got tired of people like not understanding like what it was. She had to explain like they're them.
Yeah,
like,
that's the only way that they would know is by you correcting them though. Like in a conversation, nobody's gonna be like, "What's your pronouns?"
No, yeah,
doggy or missionary.
The thing is, like, I think it's really not bad. I just think it's both ways, as in people say you shouldn't assume their pronouns, but in the day-to-day interaction, there's nothing wrong with just assuming in a day-to-day interaction. I'm not here to get to know you. I'm passing you by in something. You know what I mean?
Are you a cheater? Are you faithful? Like, I'm not gonna assume,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
But anyways, great song. But it brought up because they used to be young, so it's all about like she talked about she was reckless, and she's like, but I was young.
Was she really reckless though?
She had some moments, man.
I mean, she
was. I mean, there's definitely somebody that had some like wild times. She wasn't like that. I think she was pretty reckless in relationships. That's why.
You think so? Yeah. Because I like Taylor Swift, I would say is reckless in relationships. She jumps around, but Miley Cyrus.
I mean, Taylor Swift does it for the music.
She's with like AR-15 now. I think his number's 15. That's what the rumors were.
Have you heard his music?
No, I'm talking about.
There's an artist like AR-15.
No,
it was
I forgot his name. Anyway,
about Austin Reeves.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you threw me off.
No, there's like a rapper like AR-15.
She don't date rappers, so that answers your question. Like what?
Didn't she have something with? No, I forgot.
That's a black guy. No, that's bad for brand. No, it's been all Caucasians.
Has it? So Liam, you have Austin.
Liam Nielsen. You're talking about? Wait, what?
Miley Cyrus.
I thought we were talking about Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Bro,
we switched. No, but we're talking about okay. I don't know her past.
Yeah, she's dated a lot of guys.
Didn't Austin Reeves say that it was fake? I don't even met her. I didn't even.
It was fake love.
Like he said, like I haven't even met her or something.
Like he don't know the real her.
No.
So anyway, but yeah, I would think she's more reckless. But Miley Cyrus, the most craziest thing she did was just dressing. Like
I don't know.
But then, what's her name with the nose?
Stuff in the closet because
then that's not really reckless if we don't know about it.
It's reckless to her.
I guess, but
who think's the most reckless out of that class? Is it Demi?
I don't know what she's done. She got the butt chin, right? A little dimple right here.
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't remember her face.
I would say Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
She gets around. Like, not to say that that's bad or anything.
She does it for the music.
Yeah, but I mean, Miley Cyrus got Robin Thicke divorced, but that ain't her fault. He the one who let her twerk, So, nah, I don't think she's been that reckless. And she's been in relationships, but it wasn't like she was jumping around though. Yeah, she's wholesome. I don't see it. But
anyway,
she probably has high standards for herself.
She has a It was a good single. I'm hoping an album to come.
I guess I would listen to it. I guess even her live one when she did the performing album.
Oh yeah,
that was nice.
It
was super long.
It was like the pink cover, right? The one with like the rockish ones.
She had Jolene on there.
Yeah,
I don't remember the cover of it. I thought it was black and white, but
okay.
But yeah, she's good. But yeah, switching to sports. My Niners, we traded Trey Lance to the Cowboys. I mean, I think it was a good trade.
I think we both win.
I mean, yeah, I think it's good for him though, because he wasn't going to get playing time. No. He was a third string, so
it's both wins. Cowboys gave up pretty much nothing for him, 4th round pick, and also the reason the Niners traded him is because they needed cap space for Bosa, so now they have more money to sign.
Yeah, and I think again, it's all parties won because. Yeah. I mean, you don't know if Dak is going to be healthy the entire season, and then also contracts down the road. You don't know how that's going to go. He's getting expensive.
So the Jones are really playing with Dak right now.
Why you do that? Why you say the Jones?
Because it's Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones.
It's usually Jerry.
Nah, because Stephen does a lot now.
I never really heard anybody refer to them as the Jones.
They both are in like it's not all Jerry anymore. Like Stephen does a lot. So
okay.
Anyways, so he's still on a rookie deal.
Who?
Lance.
Oh yeah.
So he's not hurting really the cap space.
Dak is though.
So Dak wants that $60 million a year.
Yeah.
And so they got this guy, and they're like, it's just subtle. Like to me, it's just so news to Dak. They're like,
you think it's subtle?
Hey, no, like because they're not publicly saying things. So like,
they got a quarterback. That's pretty loud.
But they got a quarterback to be a backup.
Who is your backup right now?
Rush. So they got a quarterback to be a backup.
It wasn't like they needed to get him though.
They didn't, but for a 4th round pick for some now here's why I think they got a 4th round pick for a quarterback that hasn't been, at least in my eyes, defined as a bust yet.
Yeah, he hasn't played.
So all is his upside. So we don't know if it's, but now he could be a bust, and if it is 4th round pick, we're good.
I wouldn't say
we're fine.
I wouldn't say all it can be is upside because you
haven't seen him play. All it can be is upside because the Cowboys didn't waste a lot to get him.
But if
there's no negative fall for them.
I understand what you're saying, but like I wouldn't say like there's only upside, because what if he ends up being a bust and like what do? You got to rebuild your quarterback. I assume they're playing him because Dak's not there, right?
They might not even play him. Like
I assume like when he ends up playing, it's going to be because Dak isn't there.
It's going to be Dak's not there, Dak's injured or something.
And he's a bust. There goes your season. What if Dak ends up being too expensive? They have to get rid of him. There's your season. Like I wouldn't say it's just all upside though.
It's all upside because it's only a negative trade if you lose something out of it, and it's a 4th round pick. They're not losing anything from it for him.
So what do you think is all upside then? How do you think the season? So if your season,
you still have a starting quarterback. He's still on his rookie contract.
What do you mean?
And then
Dak?
No, Dak. We have a starting quarterback in Dak. Lance still on a rookie contract, so we're not wasting a lot of cap space on him. Okay. We have it for him. We trade a 4th round pick.
I understand what.
So
happened.
Worst case scenario is a bust. Financially, we're not into a lot. We're not into a lot of picks. Like what's it called? San Francisco gave 3 first round picks for him.
So
that's a negative response on just picks when it comes to the trade for Lance when it comes to San Francisco.
Okay, but we're talking about Dallas. So if he ends up being a bust,
it doesn't hurt the team.
How would you find out if he's a bust then?
Because 2nd and 3rd string quarterbacks that are a bust doesn't hurt the team.
But I'm asking you, how would you find out if he's a bust? I would obviously be playing, right?
Yeah, it would be somehow or another, like more practice, more competition between him and Dak.
Well, that's
or if Dak gets hurt. I think the only way he's going to be developed if Dak gets hurt,
right?
Somehow, or negotiations the end of this season, because it's not going to be this season,
right?
He has 2 years left, I think. And so it's going to be next season. See how he'll be utilized, yes or no.
So do you think if your season is lost because of him being a bust, that's an upside for you?
I don't think our season would be lost for that, because worst case scenario, they give Dak the money.
What? Okay, so let's say Dak is playing good.
Yeah.
Y'all have a winning season so far.
Mhm.
Dak gets hurt. Trey Lance ends up being your quarterback.
Yes.
Your season is gone because of
Yes.
him. That's upside for you?
It's not negative because you don't assume you're going to have a good season when your starting quarterback goes down.
I wouldn't say it's just all upside. That's what I'm being realistic.
I don't know. I don't think you understand because what football team out there?
You're gonna bring up the
what football
you
team
gave
out
up a
there?
fourth round. You're bringing that up?
No. What football team out there has their starting quarterback go down, have their backup, secondary string backup play, and thinks this is going to be a good season?
I would assume all of them.
All of them will think it'll be a good season.
I don't. That's a abstract question. I don't know.
No, it's not. That's a pretty
okay. So
Vic,
what quarterback?
To answer that question, ignore the Cowboys. What team you think would think that?
I'm sorry. Wait, what team?
It's a weird question.
No, what team would you think have their starting quarterback go down, and their second, third string quarterback comes in and plays the rest of the season and thinks themselves, we're gonna have a really good season. We're gonna have a good season.
That's what happened to the Cowboys last year. So.
Didn't San Francisco have that issue too, and they had a good season? So it's happened.
Yeah, for them,
I don't understand the question.
No, I don't think any NFL team will think they're gonna have a good season.
Why not?
If their starting quarterback goes down.
Why?
Because a lot of these quarterbacks, all these quarterbacks are backups for a reason.
But they're backups. Okay, so you're thinking, in your opinion, if their quarterback goes down, their season is over. That's what you think everybody thinks.
I don't think they're gonna have a good season. Depends on the team. Like the Cowboys has a good defense. We're talking about Cowboys, a really good defense. So I think the backup quarterback, their job is to try to get a wild card at least. Depends on when. Of course, the theory is when the quarterback goes down. We're talking about start of the season,
like midway.
Midway, say we already have 5 wins. Then I think that they would think the quarterback can get another 3 to 4 wins in 10 games.
So it's not unrealistic for teams to think, yeah, we can still have a good season.
Well, you're saying midway they get hurt, yeah.
Okay, I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't think so.
All I'm saying is I don't think it's realistic to say there's zero. Like it's all upside with your logic.
I think this is all upside.
Okay.
Is there a downside to the trade, Vic, in your eyes?
No, I really don't think like losing a 4th round pick like that is gonna affect it like in the short term. And I feel like by then, Trey Lance could be like your next step after Dak. I mean, there's gonna have to be one eventually.
But even if he's a bust, you think it was a downside trade?
No, because you just you get to flip the coin basically. Like you get to see what happens. So you didn't
waste anything on him.
Yeah.
So like if he is a bust, then what do?
We move on.
Yeah, you draft again. There's always yeah.
So
you didn't spend a lot though.
I would think
that's not a downside. Like
so, having to find another starting quarterback isn't a downside to you.
That's the NFL, and everyone's.
But yes or no? That wasn't my question.
No, not if it's based on this what we got him for. It's not.
But you just said without a starting quarterback, teams realistically aren't going to expect to win.
Yeah, that's not a negative trade. There's not a negative to this trade for the Cowboys.
I just gave you an example. Like if he's a bust, they have to go look for another quarterback.
Yes.
They don't have a starting quarterback. You yourself saying that without a starting quarterback, teams aren't going to think that they're going to be able to go far.
But financially,
I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about realistically.
It plays a big role in the question. Financially, the Cowboys would be able to go get a quarterback because they're not spending a lot.
Why, just any quarterback is going to work?
I said go find. I didn't give you an example of who. They're going to be able to find they can find a starting quarterback because they can pay them financially if Dak isn't there, and we're not paying Lance anything.
So, like, what? I don't understand. They just go find a quarterback?
You go buy a quarterback. It's free market. Depends on if it's before the draft, you trade for one. If it's in the draft, you draft one. Depends on when it happens.
I just don't think you're being realistic because...
So what's the downside to the trade?
If he's a bust, you're having to find another quarterback. You're wasting seasons looking for a talented quarterback.
So you're just talking about theoretically then if he starts for Dak.
Yeah, if he's Dak's replacement, or during the season, if Dak goes down and he's the quarterback and he's not good, your season is lost because you don't have a quality quarterback.
So right now, we don't have a quarterback. Right now, Dallas Cowboys does not have a second starting quarterback that can make a playoff run.
Didn't Cooper Rush get y'all to the playoffs?
It's a playoff run.
Okay. Did Dak make a playoff run?
Yeah, he had a game. He had a win in the playoffs.
Does he just won?
Last season, he had a win in the playoffs. Playoff run.
Okay.
The Cowboys. Do you think the Cowboys have a backup quarterback that can have a playoff run?
Yeah, I can see Cooper Rush making a playoff run.
I don't think.
Well, you haven't
Cooper
seen
Rush can
it,
do
but
that.
it's kind of like up in the air.
It's theory, but I don't think he has what it takes to do a playoff run.
I don't see why not.
So, so right now, looking at the roster, second, third string cannot do a playoff run in my eyes.
Okay.
So trading a 4th round pick for Lance doesn't just improves that chance. So there's not a negative in there because we're in the same position.
You said it improves it?
Huh? No, I said it doesn't lessen our chance of them being able to do a playoff run. So all it does just gives us better opportunity with somebody that has some playing time and that could develop, because we don't know, like you said in the beginning, we really don't know where he's at because he didn't have a lot of chances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why I said there's not a negative side to this trade.
Yeah, that's just where we're disagreeing. I don't think there's 100% zero downside to having him. That's all I'm saying. But
if you believe that, you have to think at least it's not a 50-50 up or downside.
I would say it's like 50-50. Either he's really good and he could replace Dak, or he's a bust. Like, he was a first round for a reason, so I would think that kind of is a good thing.
A lot of first round quarterbacks. Crazy. I mean, first round quarterbacks don't develop.
I mean, yeah, it happens. But I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me. And then you're wanting to do the division rankings?
Oh yeah. We'll start with you.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll give me from worst to best.
8 to 1?
Yeah, 8 to 1.
All right. So for number 8, Victor, did you have yours?
Yeah, I had mine at first like 4 through 1, NFC and AFC, but now I'm trying to like compile that and make the different picks. But yeah, I've got those ideas.
Okay.
So you got at 8.
For number 1, I got AFC North.
Bro, give me 8 to 1. Don't start with the best. That's bad. Give me 8 to 1.
All right, so I got AFC North as number 1.
Ew,
I got
on the top.
I got NFC South as number 8.
Okay, we got number 7.
I got AFC South.
I agree. Both South divisions suck.
Okay.
All right, what do you have at number 6?
Victor, do you have that too?
Yes, yeah,
Okay,
I've got
the
same order there. I was thinking about the AFC, but they got like Trevor Lawrence at least going for them over there.
I got NFC North for number 6. Is that what y'all got? You got West?
I have.
You got West? You got West?
Which West?
NFC West?
At number 6,
yeah.
I have.
You got West? Victor, who you got? You got West?
Between NFC West and NFC North, I'm going to say North is worse.
For number 6?
No, I got to flip that because they got the Vikings. They're all right. I'm going to say NFC West
is number 6?
No, NFC North is 6.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
I said that.
I'm just looking at their schedules, looking at what I'm thinking they're going to do.
All right. Did you write yours down?
Yeah.
Where?
In my notes.
Let me see. This guy. All right, so I got NFC West as number 5. I didn't see that. Can I see that again? You just flashed a fake warrant.
Fake warrant. You got that on hand or what?
I got NFC West at number 5. Do we all got that?
NFC West?
At number 5, yeah.
No.
Okay. Who you got at number 5? Bro, you're making
NFC
this.
West.
You're looking online.
I'm looking at the picture of them.
Oh, okay.
Their teams.
Who you got, Victor?
For my number 5, honestly, I'm getting lost in this. Like I told you guys, I had it separated by conference, and now it's just too much for me to decide on the spot.
And then number 4, I got EA Games. I got AFC East at number 4.
I have AFC West.
I got them at number 2.
No, AFC West.
You probably got NFC.
Broncos not going to do. I mean, Broncos, I don't see them doing much. It's basically the Chiefs and the.
Okay. So number 4, you got what? AFC West? Okay, I got East. Number 3, I got NFC East. Obviously, I think we can all agree with that.
Number 3, I have AFC North.
That's crazy.
They have 2 playoff teams.
And they're not number 1?
They're not number 1, no.
Okay. Where are we at? Number 3?
Number 2.
All right, who's your number 2?
NFC West. NFC East.
Why?
Because you have 2 playoff teams, and Giants and Redskins. Redskins is an outlier, but Giants is also in the playoff hunt. And Redskins have really good defense. They can actually make a playoff run just like last
That
year.
was last year though.
But Giants also can make a playoff run too.
Saquon's unhappy, right?
Nah, he's happy. He's playing. He's happy.
I thought he's not happy. Didn't he get injured? Did you do the laughing emoji? Who was that?
No. The one you're talking about that just resigned, Josh Jacobs just resigned today.
No, who was the one that did the laughing emoji? Was that Saquon? Because he got injured and they was like he gonna be out for a little bit. I think it was Saquon.
Nah, he's good.
Okay.
So
yeah, I don't think.
So NFC East is the second best.
So division. Giants could be second to third best in their division. I don't think the Commanders are gonna be.
I just said they're the outliers.
Oh, okay. Magic Johnson.
You have three. You have two teams making the playoffs in.
You're going Dallas, off of last year, though.
No, Dallas and Eagles are the same team, but better.
Go ahead. So would you have said last year Dallas is number two, like that division is number 2? Because
I didn't expect Dallas. I didn't expect the Giants to do what they did last year.
Okay, yeah, man.
But Giants haven't regressed. Have the Giants regressed?
No,
this offseason?
Giants?
Yes.
No, I said they could be second and third, but I think Dallas has regressed. They lost.
In which way?
I was getting there. They lost Zeke. They lost Tony Pollard to injury. I don't think he's going to be 100%. They lost their play caller. Now they got this time management guy. Dak's about
he was there last year.
Can I finish?
He was there last year. You said we got him.
Was he calling plays?
Yes, he was calling plays.
Okay. Was he calling all the plays?
No,
I didn't think so either. No. So, and then Dak, he's going to be there for all the games, hopefully. Interception rate about to go up through the roof,
Dallas
baby.
Hate, bro. Dallas hate.
I just gave you all my reasons. Like, if
hate.
it was hate, I would just been like, I don't like their shoes.
Do you even know the offensive coordinator?
I don't remember.
You're the one bringing up.
Do they call plays? Are they going to call plays? Because I heard that the head coach is going to be calling the plays, but maybe that was just me.
I mean, the offensive coordinator for a reason. He's not there just to be there.
Okay, well, he's a pull boy now.
He's not even down on the field. He's in the box.
He's in the box. He's a jerk boy. Then he pulls him from afar.
He's in the box.
Anyway. So I got AFC West as number 2, and I got AFC North for number 1.
I think I said that. AFC East.
Okay. Like, look at this division. I think the Ravens got better because they paid their guy. They got a quality receiver.
Who?
Maybe Odell. And then Bengals, they're gonna get better. And then you got Browns and Steelers, man. It's a toss-up for like who wants to take it.
So you're saying the Browns and Pittsburgh, they're in the running to win the division.
I said, who wants to take it?
Take what?
I'll leave that to your imagination.
So not the division.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
So it's two good teams.
It could be. It could be. No, I didn't say that. I said, who wants to take it?
So take what? You see?
You let me know.
The best division is AFC East.
Okay.
You have the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Jets. I think are going to be 3 good teams.
The Jets are not going to be good. I don't think they're going to be they're probably going to be 3rd to 4th best in their division. The Dolphins.
And that might still be playoff hunt.
Sure. Tua is upset. He's playing with fire. You heard the Ryan Clark comments? He's playing with a chip on his shoulder. Everybody's saying he got baby bones.
Did you hear what he said about that?
Yeah, he said, keep my name out your mouth.
Yeah.
He's pulling up like Will Smith this season. So, yeah.
He said, respectfully, keep your name out of my mouth.
And Tyreek's going to hit 2,000 yards this year. So, yeah.
That helps towards what I said. Like, Tyreek's going to have a good season and everything.
Yeah, I think he's going to hit.
And you still have the Bills. And then the Jets.
The Bills, I think, are taking a step back, too.
They're still going to the playoffs. What are you talking about?
I wouldn't mail them in to go to the playoffs.
You're not mailing them into the playoffs? Damn.
I don't know. I think they're going to regress.
Damn, you're not mailing. That's crazy.
They could be second. They're probably the second best team in their division. I think the Dolphins.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're already Xing them out of the playoffs.
I got to see them. I got to see 2 games. I need to see 2 games.
They're a playoff team.
I got to see 2 games.
I
am Xing the Jets off.
From the playoffs?
Yeah. I don't think
What about the Patriots?
I don't think Patriots. They didn't get nothing. They don't got nothing.
I like them for the best division.
Nah, Patriots, they taking a step back too.
Yeah.
Bills are taking a step back. Jets ain't blooming yet.
I think Bills are fine. Dolphins are still gonna be good.
Dolphins gonna. I think Dolphins win their division.
But Dolphins is a lot treading on Tua and like any type of injury.
He needs one of them, a New England, like the country helmets, the puffy ones.
Yeah.
Protect his noodle.
Now that's a team I thought would have traded for like Lance or something.
Now they respect their starter.
So Do they? They told him to go play after a concussion. Do they? I'm waiting for your comment. I'm waiting for your comment, bro.
Some husbands get drunk and beat their wife, and they say they love them.
I'm telling you,
people
so
they show
that's the
love.
Type of relationship he in?
Yes, they show love in different ways. I don't know, man.
You want that love?
No, like I would call the cops, but that's just me. I'm like, hey, he's hitting her again.
So you stand by your statement that they respect them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Different type of respect.
Absolutely.
Florida
it's
respect?
different. It's different.
That Florida.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? So yeah, I think they're gonna win their division though. That's
who are your
my,
top two divisions, Vic, out of everyone?
So I had the AFC North
as number one.
As like that's the top one, and I think that's followed by I think the AFC. Wait, no, I can't say AFC West. I would say NFC East. Yeah,
NFC East.
Yeah, NFC East, and that's number 2. AFC North, number 1. Yeah. A lot of playoff teams there.
Nah.
I think it's crazy, Chris, saying that he's writing off the Bills like that.
Well, I said I don't think they're gonna. I think they regress. I didn't say that they're gonna like.
You said don't put them in as a playoff team.
I said I need to see a game.
There's like 4 different tiers for me: Super Bowl contenders, playoff teams, in the hunt, and then everything else.
So Cowboys are playoff teams.
Cowboys are playoff. Cowboys are Super Bowl contender. The Super Bowl contenders for me right now are Cowboys, Bills, Chiefs, of course.
So I would think a Super Bowl contender will be if you get past one round.
They did get past one round. What are you talking about?
Like 2 rounds.
Oh, so you're changing the narrative.
Yeah.
Okay, you're changing.
Like they win 2 playoff games.
You see how he changes it to not
I clarified it.
No, you didn't. You changed it. We understood you meant first round.
Like I clarified.
First round.
You're sticking to grow up.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, sure.
They literally did what you said.
I would think, you win 2 rounds, you'd be like a Super Bowl contender.
So it's Cowboys, Eagles, Bills, Chiefs.
So you think the Eagles,
they're Super Bowl contenders?
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying something else.
These are my Super Bowl contenders.
Oh, okay.
And I'm trying to think who else.
I think the Ravens, Bengals, they could be Super Bowl contenders. Chiefs, I'd put them up there.
Ravens, one of those teams where right now they're in the playoffs. I gotta see a couple games because they're the ones that added some pieces for Jackson.
Haven't they won more playoff games than the Cowboys since they've had Lamar? But that's just.
But they have to go through the Bills and Kansas City.
Bills are taking a step back. Yeah, Raiders. That's interesting. I don't really see them
for your Jimmy G.
They probably be second to third best in their division. I don't think the Broncos are going to be that good this season.
You think they're going to progress or take a step back? New coach. I mean, Wilson's not that old.
If you win one more game than you did last season, that's progressing. So
what was your schedule? What was your thing last season?
Let me look it up. I think. Let me see. What was it? I don't remember. Broncos record. Was it last year? Was it 2022?
Yeah.
They went 5-12. So if you go 6-11, isn't that like
to me? Progression's at least 2+ wins more,
or one notch up in your division, or is that asking too much?
It depends because you can go up a notch, but
still have a losing record.
Did the third place team stay the same, or do they get really, really bad? You know what I mean?
I think they stay division wise. I think they stay in the same place.
I think so.
Wait, nah. I don't know. It'll be a battle between third and fourth. I think the Raiders, depending on how Jimmy looks or if he stays healthy.
Oh, well, you have Jimmy now.
Yeah.
And Josh Jacobs signed his $12 million for the year.
Yeah,
he signed it today or yesterday.
Yeah, Jimmy's very injury prone, so at the wrong times, and he kind of throws like Dak a little bit to the other team, so that kind of hurts.
Bro, this subtle shots at Dallas.
It's an expert. Who throws more interceptions than Dak?
Bro, do you hear him? It's just the hate.
It was hard.
But that's a Cowboy fan.
Anyway,
like,
I thought we were talking about the Raiders. I'm confused.
How you brought up Dak?
It was a comparison.
Always, yeah.
Anyway,
Bro, you just brought up Dak.
But yeah, so I think those two are gonna those two things are gonna hurt him. So it's a race between third and fourth for the Broncos for me. I think Chargers are solid at 2.
I think the teams that are going to have the biggest progression this year are Chargers.
Jaguars?
No, Chargers. They would be like my third or fourth, but Chargers and the Bears.
Chargers won 10 games last season. You can't really do much better than that.
I'm talking about like because the Chiefs are in their division.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like just the way they play and how dominant they're going to be. They're going to look like a better team. And then I think the Bears also. I think Fields is going to have a great season.
Okay. So the eye test is going to be what makes you think they're going to have a good season.
Yeah, they can dominate every game now, but I still think they're in that 10 to 12 wins.
So not really a big difference. So Jags won. They went 9-8 last season. I think they have a big progression this season.
I'm not sold on Sanders yet being the starting running back. I know that Christian Kirk. I think Calvin Ridley is gonna freaking take off. He had a year off to rest because of the gambling. So going to Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence, I think he's gonna have a great year. He's gonna be I'm gonna say top 10 receiver when it comes to receptions per game. So I think they're gonna have good, but they're gonna win the division like they did last year. It's not gonna change.
Is Lions quarterback Teddy Bridgewater or is it Jared Goff?
Yeah.
Which one?
I think it's Jared Goff, but I don't think they're sold on any of them yet.
Yeah, so they got a problem. Yeah, so I think those are my big ones. How do you think how do you think Jaguars are gonna look? Victor, you think they have a big jump next season?
I was gonna say, is this their first season without Urban Meyer, or did they not have him last season?
It was Jaguars? Like half.
It was they got rid of him midway.
They got him when he kicked the kicker or something like that.
Oh shoot, I forgot all that happened.
You forgot that? He's like, you missed the kick. I'll kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it seemed like an abusive place to be there whenever he was there. Yeah. I don't know. It seemed kind of weird.
It's Florida.
Yeah, and he's used to that Florida type of behavior. So yeah, I think they'll be better off without him for sure. Now that they can like have a proper fresh start.
Did Urban Meyer? He's the one who got what's his name on the team, right? And he had him the quarterback guy.
Oh, Tebow.
Yeah, was he on? Was it the Jaguars?
Yeah, he was a Jaguar as like a
tight end.
A tight end.
That's crazy.
On the practice
I was
squad,
like,
because they have that Florida background together.
Yeah. I could have swore Tebow was on the team. That's what a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
he took Tebow's living life. That's it. He was a quarterback. He played in the MLB or AAA. He was in AAA for a little bit.
Wasn't he a Met? Yeah.
Yeah, he was a Met for
having professional fun.
And then he's like, let me be a tight end. And then
man,
like he should run for president. His connections are crazy. Like he can do anything.
It's all because he prayed to God.
Yeah,
so much.
He put the numbers, the Austin 316 on his face.
and then he's on any broadcast he wants. So
yeah, I don't understand. He's sleeping his way to the top.
Selena Gomez says it's okay.
Okay. But yeah, I would say it is a fresh start. That's a good way to put it. Like no distractions. So,
but I think the reason they're not on my list is because they won their division last year, so they're gonna win it again.
But they went 9-8, so I would think.
But they're gonna win their division.
Okay, cool. I would think 9-8 if you have like a bigger number. So that would be a bigger jump.
We're on the same page then. The Titans ain't gonna do much different then because they're in that division.
What do you mean?
The Titans.
Titans went. I think Titans had a bad season. What did they have? What was their record? Let me look it up. Because they can still have a good season. Get in as like a wild card.
No. Kenny's gonna hear that laugh.
Yeah, I try not to say too much on them. They were 7-10. So if they have a winning season, that's a progression.
So are they a playoff team, or are they in the hunt for the playoffs?
I can see them in the hunt. They could play. They could get there.
Bro, why are you avoiding a clear answer?
I just answered you. Okay. They're in the hunt.
They're in the hunt to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they're in the hunt. Yeah, I can see them getting there.
I don't see them.
Their division is wide open.
Maybe a win or two more, maybe. But I think Jags win that division pretty easily.
This is a hard division. Like nobody had double-digit wins, so
yeah,
tough.
Hey, there's been moments where a 7-9 team went to the playoffs because they won the division.
Was that the Cowboys?
No, it was the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And they won this. I think they won the Super Bowl that year, or they went to something. Or went to one of the finals, or something like that.
So it happened. But yeah, before we wrap up, Saudi Arabia, they're starting to play players. I think that's interesting.
What?
They're starting to pay players. They're trying to poach NBA players. James Harden, he was offered what, $900 million to come play. That's
what me and Vic been saying. They've been doing that for the last 2 years in soccer.
I don't care about that.
They giving them billions to go
but soccer's always had like big numbers anyway, though. So
no, but I'm saying, but the Saudi league wasn't doing that. They started buying players. They bought like 4 or 5 top tier,
yeah.
And then
and Benzema.
Like soccer's more international, so like it's cool, but like for like a concentrated sport though,
it is international. But honestly, realistically, soccer focuses on like 3 leagues. 4 leagues. Like it's
leagues, okay.
It's the EPL, the Bundesliga League, Serie A, and you have
La Liga.
Pretty much after that, you're seen as you're going to lower tier leagues.
Yeah.
So these big names weren't doing that.
That's cool.
But they bought them.
But yeah, for the NBA though, like the concentrated sport, I think that's interesting. I don't know how that would work though. Eventually, I would think they run out of money, but it don't sound like it, right? They got like $1 trillion.
Bro, they're playing two soccer players like $1 billion. Like, they got money.
But for NBA though, how would you
untaxed?
How do you like everybody can't get paid that much? I guess Rudy Gobert, like let's say if they were trying to get him, they pay him what, $100 million? That's more than he would make here. They're starting to treat
what they do is, but also remember they structure their contracts. It's not like the United States or like the American contracts. They have a lot of stuff in their contract that gives them financial. That's not part of like the money. So like
side deals.
Like Ronaldo, what they did is that his contract just say, don't quote me, it's like $300 million a year, right?
Yeah.
$200 million is actual payment from the team, but they gave him $100 million
worth of something,
an endorsement deal.
Yeah.
So but part of the contract is we're gonna give you this $100 million contract. I mean, endorsement. Stuff like that. But what they do is that they still make it just the money is just crazy. Like say they offered Harden $900 million, right?
Yeah.
They offer Giannis $1 billion because he's better.
Yeah.
Right. But they'll offer I don't know who's
like a lower tier player,
yeah,
right?
Who's underneath them that's still a name.
Like Ja.
Like Ja. They offer him $500 million for 2 years.
Yeah. Like
Ja's like, I'm not getting that, but I'm getting $500 million in 2 years.
Yeah,
like, come on.
And I could pull a gun out. Like my pistol is good. You get gun deals.
So what they did it with Ronaldo. What they did is the first couple contracts are just outrageous.
Yeah.
Because they need someone to start.
Yeah.
It's a domino. They need someone to actually do it.
That's interesting.
So
NBA about to look like
the rumors are they might do Giannis.
Yeah.
Let's see. Giannis over there on Twitter when they offered Mbappe 1.5 bill, he's like, I'll go.
Yeah.
So like if they offer him a bill, what's he gonna say now? I didn't mean it.
Everybody think he going to Golden State. He going to Saudi Arabia.
Like is he gonna retract that tweet? I didn't mean it. I wouldn't go.
Yeah. So I mean
at that point is he has a championship. Like, does it go?
And plus, like it's less stress, I would imagine over there.
Yeah.
Less stress, more breasts.
But the reason why also the NBA is going to take a lot of time to do, and not NBA, basketball, is because soccer's different. Soccer, you buy contracts.
Yeah.
So like basketball, you have to wait till they're not under contract because you can't trade. You know what I mean?
They have him in like the robes.
Do you think basketball should start that?
What?
Like the buying contracts?
No.
So like say it's a win-win for both teams and the player. So like say Saudi Arabia, say Harden signs for the Rockets. It doesn't matter. Saudi Arabia gives the Rockets $100 million in cash. Doesn't go stores anything. And then they take over the contract and then Harden gets his $900 million.
Okay.
How's that a loss for like the team, the player, and all that?
I would imagine they make more in ratings, tickets, like people coming to watch because of their specific player.
No, but like Harden doesn't want to be there.
I was answering, but I guess.
But like Harden doesn't want to be there.
Bruh, it don't matter if you don't want to be here. This paper that you sign says you'll be here on Tuesday. So
you love toxic relationships.
Like, yes.
You need some Friday in your life.
You
need some Friday.
I like committing to what you say you're gonna do.
You
like,
need some Friday in
don't
your
sign this paper, Kevin Durant, and leave. Like, dude, what?
bro. This dude's.
I don't understand.
Chris gonna be in the locker room telling Tua, "You got cut. You signed a paper."
Yes, I don't understand. I'm pro commitment. Not really. I'm pro commitment. Toxic is saying I don't want to be here. I'm gonna hold out. That's toxic.
Do you hear him, Vic? He's
it
like,
doesn't make sense.
I don't care if you want to be. You signed this damn paper.
Yes,
but you were against Meg saying she didn't want to. Or wait, no, you were for Meg because she signed the paper.
Bro, I'm consistent.
But isn't it, bro? That's toxic, isn't it?
It's whatever. Toxic.
You want them.
Okay, go ahead. Get it off.
You want them in the relationship.
Get it off.
You know they don't want to be there.
They wanted to be there. They signed the paper. This piece of paper you signed says you want to be here. Play ball. I don't understand. Like, it's
play ball. Yeah, that's like say dribble, bro.
It's pretty black and white. Like, don't say you don't want to be here.
At least
you said you want to be here.
At least you don't agree with everything.
All right.
LeBron says.
All right, so take a pay cut. You think that's fair? Like, give some of the money back and you can go.
That's why it's a win-win with this way. The Rockets get their $100 million to get another player.
No.
Yes.
I'm losing all this like NBC ain't gonna play my games because you're not here. So no, I need the money. Like, are they gonna
pay you the money?
They're gonna pay you for wages lost?
Bro, wages lost. They're paying you $100 million.
That's not enough.
And you're not paying Harden.
Nah, I need more.
So essentially, you freed up like $300 million.
I need more $100 million. So nah, that's not gonna work.
No. Toxic.
Nah, and I gotta make sure he don't get no more endorsements.
Chris just said, "Shut up and play ball."
Yeah, like,
Chris said, "Shut up and play ball."
You said you were gonna shut up and play ball by signing the paper. It doesn't make sense.
Where does the paper say I'm gonna shut up?
I'm gonna come to work. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do.
Kyler Murray's no longer good because they didn't add the study time.
Like, dude, you said you're gonna do stuff that's not conduct detrimental. Like, bro, that's being quiet and play the game. It's pretty easy. But hey, that's just me, I guess. I don't know. I'm just committed to honesty.
You're being honest when you say you don't want to be there. That's not honesty. You mean you're committed to contracts.
So you wanted to be here at the beginning of the season.
When you signed, you wanted to be there.
Like, you didn't know, what?
I'm not saying you're not committed to honesty. You're committed to honoring the contract.
Okay, so give me your money back and sign this non-compete.
Literally, non-compete. Saudi Arabia's a non-compete. They're not in your league.
You're over there playing basketball.
They're not in your league.
Are you playing basketball?
That's not a competition.
Are you playing basketball?
They're not in your league.
Are you playing basketball? Yes or no?
You said non-compete.
You're playing basketball, yes or no? You're competing in a game, right?
Are they competition
against
you?
You're over there competing.
You don't know what non-compete
It's on YouTube live. Like, bruh, no. I don't want you to see. I don't want you looking at a basketball.
This is why you've only ever been fired.
Your tires better not have rubber on them. Like, bruh, no, non-compete. Sign the non-compete, give all the money back. We're good.
Bro, he'll give the money back for $900 million.
Okay, so you're just getting $900 million for nothing then over there?
You can go play over there.
No, you're not. That's not. You better play soccer.
Non-compete is for your competition.
You're competing over there. That, like, you're taking views.
Are they competition for you?
Yes.
They ain't stealing views for y'all.
Yeah, like, this guy could be watching, adding to the NBC ratings, but he's over there watching YouTube live, watching James Harden.
It's gonna be the same time.
Yeah, it is.
They're not gonna play at 3 a.m. to match you.
You're gonna find it. So nah, it takes away, and you could be watching it on replay.
Toxic.
I don't think it's toxic to say
it's toxic.
I'm toxic for saying commit,
bro.
But the person who's breaking the deal is not toxic.
The player's being open by saying I don't want to be here anymore.
Well, he shouldn't have opened his checkbook and accepted my money. Like, bruh, it doesn't make sense.
Chris quote of the year: shut up and play ball.
It doesn't make sense. Like, don't compete. That's why I like LeBron. He's a man of his word.
But LeBron's literally for that.
He's for what?
He's for if you don't want to be in a situation, don't be in a situation.
I mean, he has an opinion.
For real.
No, he didn't break contracts.
I never said he did.
Pro what then? What are you saying he said?
He's pro for, like, if you don't want to be in a situation, don't be in a situation.
Yeah, I am too.
So after you sign a contract, a year later, if you don't want to be in a situation.
He never said that, though.
I'm giving you an example. That's being a situation you want to be
in. For your example, no.
No what?
I don't agree with that.
Okay. So at the moment you signed the contract, both parties were happy. You were happy. The organization changed. You're not liking
what do you mean?
You're not liking the direction.
Y'all got a new manager?
That happens all the time. New basketball president, new coach, whatever. A year later, you're no longer happy.
Okay.
So it's wrong to say that you no longer want to be part of the organization. Yeah. It's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So even though you're in a situation you want to be in, you need to stick it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta sign a shorter deal. Those are available.
Okay. Just want to make sure
we look down the road. See, hey, this. I want to make
sure we understand. Okay.
And plus, you can kind of see things changing. I don't think you can be like, oh my god, this guy got
2 years down the road, but my example is still the same.
But it's not like it shouldn't be a surprise to you when that happens, though.
You can have a bad season. They change. Basketball operations retire.
You see that coming
that has a different.
It's not like they're on the court though.
I mean, basketball operations does a lot, especially when it comes to draft strategies and all that.
That doesn't help me game to game.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, what does the basketball operation guy think about this play?
It has to do a lot who's gonna be around you playing ball.
I don't think so.
That doesn't matter who's around you playing ball.
Nah, you can win with heart and grit, blood, sweat.
This ain't 2K.
You just gotta have that Mamba mentality. I think you can do it.
You literally shared a post and you said, "Why would I want that?" You literally shared the post and said, "Why would I want that?"
In context.
No, it was
context. Why would I want that?
You said that.
Said that. Don't just say I said I without context. Did say that. All right, Victor. So you could have one talent. Which would you want? Steph Curry's shooting, Mamba mentality. LeBron's dunking. What was the other one?
Oh, what the? I could have LeBron.
Someone's
dunking.
rebounding, right, or something.
Okay, yeah. Chris Paul's passing. I don't know. It don't matter. Which would you take?
I mean, I have to take. No, if I could be 5'7" and have LeBron's dunking, like there's 5'7" guys who can shoot threes.
What good is that?
Why would you want dunking, bro?
Why
people
would
at the park can dunk?
I'm gonna jump over both of y'all,
bro.
And just dunk
but
on
people
y'all.
At the park can dunk.
They're gonna
shoot will take you to a league.
They're gonna hurt you, like, bro, coming down. Like,
they're gonna start being scared of me. They're gonna look at me. And
you're
think,
5'8". What,
bro? All I know is dunking doesn't get you to a league.
No,
shooting
draw that foul and it's and one.
Okay,
so that's
but who says your percentage is good? You could be Shaq at the free throw. So no, that's crazy.
Nah, I can practice free throws.
No.
I'm taking LeBron's dunking.
It's definitely gonna be the Steph shooting.
He wants a Mamba mentality.
Somebody said it's just hard work. I'm like, damn.
It goes against what you said right now, though.
No, it doesn't. You said me personally. If I didn't have an option, I would go with Mamba mentality. Like that's how I would win with spare parts. So yeah,
you can win. You can win with the bad team with the mentality.
Yeah, I think LeBron's dunking, you get tired quicker than Mamba mentality if you had to be the only guy.
Oh, true.
Running all the way down the court to dunk, especially at 5'8", you're gonna be using a lot of energy,
bro. Yeah.
Your knees are gonna give out because it's not LeBron's genetics; it's just his dunking. So, yeah, how you come down, bro?
He didn't say dunking and growth.
Yeah, but anyway, before
you can be successful with Mamba mentality though.
Yeah,
outside of basketball,
chess master,
rating 2200.
Yeah, but before we wrap up, anything else you wanted to cover? We're over time. I gotta go. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, man. Where can people check us out at?
YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Anywhere you can, social media and all platforms you can listen to podcasts.
Yeah, and your shirt said, your hat says "Make America Great Again." Your guy got locked up.
Why you stumbling?
I had to get it out. It hurts to say it. But anyway, don't forget to turn down the mic and turn up the bass.